Okay, is this working? Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Let's see, let's see. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Is this thing on? We're gonna find out shortly, I guess. We are gonna find out shortly. Let me save that. Let me do this. Let me do this. Do this. It's good. Wattage, Vegas, Dixon, Pren. How we doing? Oh shit. Okay, everyone showed up at the same time in the chat. Let's go. How we doing, chat? How we doing? I started a little bit early because Preston said he might be like 10 minutes late. So I figured I would just get this bitch on so we could just vibe. Alex, I'm sure, will join at some point, and then we can actually get into the show here in a second. But chat, how we doing, bro? How's everyone's week? Interesting day to say the least. You could say that again, brother. You could say that again. Holy. Crazy ass night, dude. Insane. We were going to do the show tomorrow, and then people were like, show tonight? And then they were like, sure. And I was like, all right, bet. I'm down. Oh, shit. Hold on. Alex is calling. Let me join this. Yo. I'm already live, by the way. Oh, man. Hold on. My camera not going to work. One sec. Let me turn the camera off. On stream. How do I do that? Like that. Turn it off on stream. Turn it on here. Oh, please don't give me problems right now. OBS, don't do this. Don't do this to me, man. Not the webcam problems, please. If I click this. Go back to this scene, I guess, until Preston joins. I don't know. I gotta figure out how to get my camera to work on Discord.
Turn it off, turn it on.
That's what I'm trying to do. Chat, what's good though? What's good? How's everyone doing? Let me if I do that. If I do that and I remove that, and then I do this. Oh my god, don't do this to me. What if I remove this altogether and then I do this? Oh, don't do this to me, man. Don't do this to me.
Don't do this.
Sorry, chat. My camera's fucked up. We're just waiting for Preston so we can start the show. What's good, Slothy? Alex, how we doing? How we doing? Alex, how are you doing, bro?
You know, I'm hanging in there.
Hey, that's all you can do. That's all you can do, right? What is... I'm telling you, bro. Discord, for some reason, hates when I have OBS open. But there's got to be a way to make this work.
Is it really?
Dude, it hates it for some reason. What if I... when my camera's already on in OBS, it doesn't like to turn on in Discord. But when it's already on in Discord, it'll turn on in OBS.
Oh, so maybe you started the stream too early.
Potentially. Let me see. I don't think I even have the Logitech software. I think when I go to the other scene, my webcam should be there. So we should be fine. We should be fine. Y'all better push me through the night shift over here. Hey, let's go. We got you. We got you. You want Pred? I'm sure everybody wants Pred. But, you know, things happen. We'll see how Huke does. I guess exciting. I mean, listen, everyone was talking about Huke was the best option SMG-wise. Now he's coming in. Oscar, what's good, brother?
What's the best gummy out there?
Gummy?
Like, yeah, gummies.
Ooh. Probably Sour Patch Kids. Does this count as a gummy? Are they
Nah, just
gummy? Would you say, like, what would you even say they are? They're like kind
they're
of
like
gummy.
I
mean, I love like gummy worms, sour gummy worms. That
see,
shit always
Terry knows
hits.
what's up. These Black Forest Juicy Burst, whatever the fuck,
Are you?
fruit snacks.
Oh, you're eating like fruit snacks. Oh shit.
These shits are cracked. Terry knows what's up.
This guy's eating fruit snacks. He's
These
turned.
Black Forest, you want to sponsor?
Yo, let's go.
Let me know, brother.
Hey, if anyone got contacts at Black Forest, let us know. And chat, if you're just joining, we're waiting for Preston to join up, and then we're gonna get into the pod. Talk about the news, talk about PickEms for this week, some other shit. Blue Chew sponsor? Hell yeah.
A little upper decky action.
What's good, Frederick? How we doing? Chat, hope you all having a good night, good week. It's already Wednesday. We're halfway through the week. Well, the work week, I guess.
Let's get a Zen sponsor.
I don't do Zins, but y'all
I don't
can have
either,
them.
but
So we can just I don't even know.
We just be a marketer.
Just throw them in the background.
Exactly.
When are we getting Nate or Octane on the pod? You should go ask them that question, I would say. I think you got to ask them.
Go spam it in their chats every day.
Dude, I hate Discord, bro. I hate it. What if I deactivate? Hold on. I'm big braining it.
You cooked.
Although I might have just cooked it.
Oh. Did you cook stream?
No, I think I cooked my camera on this scene, though.
Awesome. I think, like the CDL Hype Squad boys were the ones that put me onto Juvie, because they would always bring it out events. Hello.
Okay, they can hear us both now. Good calls, good comms, chat. Sorry, everything, for some reason, when I start stream before everyone's in the Discord, everything gets fucked up. So that's really my bad. But they should be able to hear us now, so we should be good.
Yeah. Jake got overwhelmed by the power of the French.
I know that the LAG fandom just took over my body.
LAG mates.
Chat, what's good? Corey, Vane, Shaky. We are waiting for Preston to join, and then we'll get into the show. We'll get into the meat and potatoes. You know, there's plenty to talk about between the news and PickEms. I mean, holy Lord, dude. I need to do better in my PickEms. You're in first place right now, Alex. You're beating me by 1. You're beating Preston by 2.
Some of these big brain plays. No, it was really just taking Carolina over everyone.
Oh, my God. I screwed up. I took LAG in both their series last week, and I got them both wrong. Is Preston okay? Yeah, he's on life support. He'll dial in soon, though. Nah, he had a hockey game, so he said he was going to be a little late. He's probably like showering or eating or something right now.
Yeah, he does ice skating. He's a ballerina.
Yeah, he's Arena. Arena of the Ball. Chad, how's everyone's night going though? Are we turnt right now? Is everyone wide awake after our experiences on Twitter? Hyped to see Huke and Shotzi. It's a fun duo. It's a fun duo to see again. I think I saw a stat from Brian Stats that said they've played in 14 events, I think, made 9 grand finals and won 4 of them or 5 of them together.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's pretty
It could be
good.
cooking.
They do be cooking.
It's chalked. Now, let's all remember, Huke is a phase reaper.
That's true. Listen, bro, everyone was saying that Huke needs to be picked up because he's the best sub available. He should be in the league. Obviously, being on OpTic is not what we expected, but they literally got the best option. This could have been a couple weeks from now, and Huke's already taken. You never know.
Yeah, he also costed us at champs. Look, that wasn't phase. That's why. If it was phase, he would have picked up Broken and stayed there, and we would have won. All right.
It ain't the end of the world, although it is quite unfortunate and out of nowhere. So I understand people. Oh shit!
The ballerina is here.
The ballerina's here.
All right. Wait, hold on.
We are live, just so you know. Oh, we can't hear you anymore.
We can't hear you, brother.
Oh, I just heard that though.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I hear you.
You're good.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Let me try to put the. Okay, that screen's working.
I haven't even eaten dinner. Oh man. It's been
Oh
brutal.
shit! You should have just threw some food in your mouth or something, bro. Threw some dick in your mouth or something.
Please, both
I
of you at the same
mean,
time,
hold on.
please.
Pause.
Please.
Chat, what is this guy talking about, bro? Okay, the screens are finally. We're all good here. Alex
My
is still
hair's
hella
soaking
zoomed.
wet. I just got out of the shower. Oh man, I look a mess. All right, onward.
Onward, he says. All right, well, we can just get straight into this so we can start flowing. We got 60 people in here right now. Thank you guys all for tuning in. And I guess we can just run the intro and get going. The sooner we get out of here, the earlier Preston can eat some dinner. So
Let me pull up your stream real quick. Give me 1 second.
Yeah. Chat, thank you guys for tuning in, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're gonna talk about obviously Huke on OpTic, and we're gonna give our pick'ems, and we'll definitely answer questions from chat throughout. So thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to drop a like on the stream, and
drop a like.
Yeah. All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right. Please don't call me Diddy ever again. All right, we're gonna run this intro in 3, 2, and 1. What is going on, Call of Duty fans, and welcome back to episode 35 of Around the CDL. It's been quite the day today, so we're going to hop pretty much straight into it. But first off, boys, obviously got to ask how you guys are doing before we get into anything. So how we feeling?
I've had better days, Jake. I've had better days. You know, I'm happy to be here, as always, talking COD with my boys. But, you know, it's been an interesting day, to say the least. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, I mean, it's a weird day. It's definitely a weird one, out of the blue. But how Preston said, good to be here talking COD. Kind of an emergency around the CDL, but you know, it is what it is. We'll get into some of the stuff, and yeah, just happy to be here.
Yeah, I mean, there's no nothing really much to say other than to just kind of hop straight into some of this news. Let me switch the screens here and get a little zoom. So obviously the breaking news, the whole point of this show was OpTic Texas are expected to be adding Huke into their starting lineup in place of Pred. This is not confirmed yet, although Shotzi did say on his stream when he put it up like an hour or two ago that they were playing with Huke today. And Breaking Point CDL Scrimintel put out a thing saying that Pred is dealing with personal issues outside the game, so this is obviously not, performance related. This is not his team related type of thing. So wish the best to Pred, but we're probably, for the sake of chat's knowledge, we're not going to touch on all the rumors you're seeing on Twitter because we don't know what the truth is. We don't want to speculate. Pred deserves his privacy and the respect from everybody to get through whatever it is he's getting through, no matter what the situation is. So same thing we said for Illy. We didn't really talk about the Illy situation either when that happened. So we're not really going to touch on those things, but specifically, we obviously could talk about Huke coming back to OpTic and teaming back up with Shotzi and Dashy, players he's played with in the past, won with in the past. So how do you guys feel about Huke coming onto the team?
I'm a little upset with everything going on, obviously. I mean, team that I've been watching for years finally wins a championship again for the first time in 7 years, and this happens literally 2 weeks into the season after they win champs. However, if there's a player that I'd be okay with substituting AG, it's literally the guy that we got. So, he's been frying in challengers. He's been on the team before. Obviously, him and Shotzi are a little duo. The chemistry's never going to go away with those two. So, I'm excited for Huke. And I'm excited to see what the team could do. My main concern is AG, and I hope everything is okay with AG. Hope everything gets solved, figured out, and handled in a easy and calm manner. One thing that I will say, as Jake said, we're not going to get any rumors, but what I will say is there is absolutely zero way that this is talent, and this is 100% has to do with personal matter. So let's keep it a personal matter. Let's not speculate. Let's not put rumors on the internet. People's reputations are at stake, and it's not our job to tarnish somebody's reputation until they come out and make a statement themselves. So if he wants to come out and make a statement about the situation, he will. If he doesn't, he won't. That's what makes it a personal matter. So let's just watch what we say on social media, because I know how social media gets. It's crazy. So just be careful what you say, and that's it. I hope the best for AG. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say too much. Pred is my guy. I mean, everything that's going around, all the rumors and stuff, whatever is out there is out there. Believe it if you want. But at the end of the day, this is still someone's life, still someone's personal life that we're talking about. So it definitely sucks. It's not how we wanted the season to start. Everyone was hoping the core guys would stick together, go back to back. But at the end of the day, we got Huke now, so can't really say much. I mean, kind of Preston said, he's probably the main player in Challengers who everyone had their eye on, see where he would go first. And he's coming to OpTic. Of course, that's not what OpTic fans like myself and others would want, but that's just the cards we're dealt, and we're gonna, keep supporting the team and hope for the best. I mean, the kid's clearly nasty. He knows how to play the game. So
Got that right.
They did scrim today. Shotzi did kind of leak it a little bit, but yeah. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how the season goes. We play in 2 days. I'm not sure when they started practicing. I'm not sure when this decision was made. So I guess only time will tell how much how good this team is, and how much better or how much worse OpTic may get with the loss of Pred. So only time will tell. Hope all is good with AG. That's my guy. So we move on.
Facts. And I also want to say, for the sake of people in chat who are looking for drama and things like that, in the last few hours, I've seen 3 to 4 different speculations about what's going on with Pred, and every single one of them has had screenshots attached to it or proof attached to it. Unless this guy has just got everything under the sun going on, which seems pretty impossible, right? There's only going to be one true reason. Whatever that reason is, we don't really know. So the fact that you're seeing all these different things online, we don't know what's true. So if you want to speculate behind the scenes on your own, go for it, right? If you want to send a message to your friends in a group chat and speculate, we're not going to stop you from doing that. But there's no point going on Twitter, spreading toxicity, spreading rumors, and things that could really affect Pred's not only career, but just him as a person. Because at the end of the day, bro, people forget that these guys aren't animals for our entertainment. It's the same thing in sports. They're real people with real feelings and real issues and families and friends and things going on behind the scenes. So whatever you think is true, whatever you believe on the internet is all fine. Just don't be trying to spread it even more and push propaganda and make things worse for Pred than with whatever he's already dealing with. So all the best to Pred. But I do want to say, at the end of the day, if you needed a replacement for OpTic, I think you got the best option, right? You already got a guy who's got chemistry with Dashy and Shotzi, and you got the guy that 90% of the community has been saying needs to be picked up on a team, and no one else acted fast enough, right? No one signed him into going into the league. You didn't think anyone would make a roster move after 2 matches, obviously, unless something outside of performance happened like this. So I think all things considered, despite the situation, OpTic kind of got the best straw they could have drew in this situation. So I'm excited to see Shotzi and Huke together in this game, though, because the fast-paced nature of BO6, they might have the fastest sub duo in the game, and it might not even be close.
I'm very impressed with how fast this was handled. And that's me speaking in terms of the CDL season. I don't know how long stuff has been going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
That's not me speaking on the timeline. But they've played 2 matches. They have 2 matches upcoming that they're going to play with Huke, and then they have a month break. So the fact that they did this as quick as possible, they got the best player in the game in challengers at the time being. Like you said, I mean, it's the best case scenario for OpTic with the cards that they've been dealt. So, it's much better than them playing Major 1, Major 2, and then halfway through the season, this then coming to the surface and them having to make a change. You already lost half a season. I mean, the season is brand new. Everybody's still learning. LAT looks insane, but they're still learning the game. So, if there's a time to handle this, it's now. So, kudos to AG, Hector. I don't know who made the call, but kudos to those guys getting it done relatively quickly.
Yeah, honestly, like, kind of how y'all pretty much covered everything, but it's the best player we can get. Huke is definitely going to put some pressure on the map. I mean, we saw how they played. Yeah, we saw how they played during MW2, Huke and Shotzi. And again, Huke was a little inconsistent during that season, but for a period of time, he was OpTic's best player. I think like Major 3, Major 4-ish. He was OpTic's best player. Like, he was consistently just putting pressure on the map, making it everywhere, or like making the map available for everyone on his team. So we hope to see that. This game seems to fit his playstyle a lot. So we're hoping it goes that way. But yeah.
Hey, you never know. Huke MVP season incoming. Who knows, right? It's possible. It's very possible.
I do have a question, just for prefacing. Am I able to change my preseason MVP picks? Do I get a little refund?
Yeah,
I did pick AG.
We'll give you a takesy backsy card on that one.
Okay,
so
thanks.
Who would you like to pick?
I'll take Scrap. Thank you very much. Next.
Damn, you're taking your twin as the MVP?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you guys took Shotzi, who would be my other pick, and I mean, different. Yeah. So
that's fair. I would have taken Envoy at this point.
That's unbelievable. Not only did I just tweet about having Shotzi and AG on the same team, I literally picked him as my MVP. I think I might have to take the blame. I might have to take the blame for this entirely. Yeah, actually,
we gotta get this guy off Twitter, without a doubt.
It might be me.
We gotta get Preston off Twitter, bro. He's bad luck.
Yeah.
Nah, but for real, I do have an interesting question, right? Let's say everything's all good, right? Pred is ready to come back, but they're like, we're in a stage, we're gonna let Huke play out the Major 1. They go out and they win Major 1. Does Pred get back in the starting lineup, or do they keep playing with Huke?
I think they keep playing, or I think they bring Pred back, to be honest. Like, so the way I'm thinking about it, and the way how it's been portrayed, it's a temporary thing, and I'm pretty sure Huke understands that. Again, it's nobody knows how long this is gonna last. They say it's temporary. He could be here the entire season. They could be an entire season thing. I doubt it's gonna be that, but I think Huke is wise enough to know that this is something temporary. When Huke is back, when Pred is back, he's gonna get back in the starting lineup. If they're, I think if it goes most of the season, like we get to like Major 3 into Major 4 qualifiers, I think that's the only way I see Pred not coming back, because I feel like at that point you're already an entire season in. Kind of like what happened with Illy. We tried to bring him back, it just wasn't the same, and we just had to go our separate ways. So I'm not saying we're gonna drop Pred outright, but I think once you get too far into the season, I think it would be a disservice to OpTic and to the other players to bring someone back on who hasn't been playing the game in a competitive setting at all. So again, my hope it's temporary. Maybe hopefully he's back at the end of the holiday break when we get back on matches on the 17th of January. Hopefully he's back then. But if we get too far into the season, I think it's just a decision you have to make, that it really wouldn't make sense to bring someone on while the season's almost gone already, and try to have them catch up to all the other teams who have been practicing consistently with the same players. So that's just my take.
Let's just say that hypothetical does happen and they do go on to win. I actually think that's best case scenario for both teams, or both parties involved, because you're gonna put Pred back in the roster. It's a guy. I mean, the guy you won a championship with this guy. Like literally,
They did indeed.
5 months ago, you won a championship with this guy. Everybody knows that this roster has what it takes to win everything. So that's gonna happen. But at the same time, if that were to happen, Huke's stock is going to be at an all-time high. I mean, he comes in, best player in Challenger, comes into an OpTic team that's, I mean, now arguably people are going to say is probably half broken for the time being. And if they manage to beat an LAT God squad right now that looks unbelievable, I mean, his stock's going to be unbelievable. And you know Hector's going to do right by him. He's going to go to a squad where he's going to actually benefit from himself and his career. So that's an insane hypothetical. Do I think that happens? No.
You never know.
But if it were, I think AG comes back regardless. But who gets taken care of as well, because people are going to want him for sure. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. Like, this is a prime opportunity for Huke to come in. And even if he's like just competent, like average, he's going to get other teams that as soon as Pred comes back, they're going to want him, because there is a lack of top-end consistent SMGs, I'd say, in the league at this point. So if he comes in and he's consistently like good and OpTic are still playing well and Pred comes back and they're like, all right, Kyler, where do you want to go? We'll field some offers for you, see what's out there. There's going to be teams that want him. So it could be a win-win. It really could be a win-win for both players, and both will be in the league for, the rest of the season potentially when Pred comes back. Who knows? So I'm actually excited, because I was definitely very low on Huke stock going into this year. So I'm excited to see if he can prove me wrong, because I thought he wasn't that good last year. I didn't think he should be on a team going to this season, and he wasn't. So clearly the teams and the players agreed, but he's frying in challenges. You can't deny that. So we'll see what he's got coming back up into the league, especially playing with one of the top 3 teams in the game.
There are going to be so many teams that are pissed, bro. There are going to be so many teams.
You know how many
pissed.
teams right now are like, oh, I knew we should have made a move earlier, but we didn't want to be assholes.
It's like they probably didn't even jump on it thinking, because they're like, what, the top 3 are set. It is what it is. So we have an opportunity no matter what to sign this guy. If we show them like, hey, we want him and we'll do whatever it takes to get him over. But the second that OpTic offer comes in, it'd be the same if it was FAZE. If it was FAZE, if it was LAT for some odd forsaken reason, I mean, he's taking that contract no matter what. So there are the other probably 6 or 7 teams that could benefit from him are probably pissed right now. So
hey,
I'm excited.
We'll see what happens. I mean, by the sounds of it, we should probably see Huke playing this weekend. That's at least what I'm guessing. If they were scrimming with him today, and obviously all this came out today, nothing officially from OpTic other than Shotzi saying they were scrimming with Kyler. So
I will say, Alex said they were scrimming today. I didn't know that, but what I did know is Kenny said on stream yesterday that they did not scrim yesterday, which Monday is their only off day. So the fact that they weren't scrimming on Tuesday was a bit bizarre to me. And Pred, and Ken were all playing ranked super early yesterday. So, sorry, Bruce, Ken, and Ant were playing ranked super early yesterday. So, I kind of figured something was a little off, but I figured it was still Ant getting better for being sick, because he was just sick. But I mean, now this makes a lot of sense. So
yeah, well, I mean, listen, we're gonna see how they play, but I guess we can hop into talking about last week's matches, right? I mean, it was the first weekend of the CDL. This is our first show during the actual season. Let me switch this camera real quick. We obviously don't have to talk about like every single match and go into detail, because not that many people want to hear us break down gameplay. We're not SCUMP or Zuma or OCTANE over here. But I do think it'd be interesting to talk about maybe a couple of the teams specifically, or like teams that surprised you. So, Alex, pick a team, bro. What team surprised you the most this past weekend?
I mean, pretty much like, I think the obvious answer, Boston. I mean,
Boston, they did beat OpTic.
First match, definitely raged a little. I was like, what the fuck, man? I mean, a lot of people got upset at me for my tweet. I am being sarcastic. In no way did I want a team change at all. Wait, maybe I jinxed it. Wait,
Yo, you guys are bad. You guys are bad fans.
wait.
You both are jinxing this shit, bro.
Holy shit! Wait, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to put that in the air.
You guys are
It
bad
was
fans,
completely
bro.
sarcastic. I'm so sorry, but nonetheless, I would say Boston. I mean, they looked great in Surge. They looked great in that red card. I mean, after we won 250 to 136 on the first map, I said, yeah, GG's, wrap this up 3-0. I'm going to get some food.
Yahtzee was 38 and 18 that map.
I said, what is going on here? What is going on? And, but yeah, I mean, make up whatever excuse you want for OpTic. We lost, excuse or different strats, trying out different strats, whatever the case may be. Nonetheless, we still lost. So I would definitely say Boston. If not them, probably Carolina, to be honest, or Ultra, if I'm being honest.
I think Preston might want to talk about Carolina. I can't even lie.
I do. I'm one to admit when I am wrong. I'm here to say that they impressed me this weekend. I'm not 100% sold that the way that they're playing is going to stick throughout the season. I think they might have had a very good weekend, and I was impressed with the way that Slasher played. I was impressed with the way that Gwyn played. They're 2-0. There's nothing. I mean, they're currently 1 in the standings, so that's one of the teams that surprised me. So kudos to Carolina. If they pick it up, if they keep it up throughout the season, I'll eat every single word that I said about them. I'm just not 100% convinced yet. I want to maybe take this a little different route. The team that really surprised me this weekend were the Gorilla Mates.
Oh,
these guys,
that's a good one.
My God, what the fuck? Actually, what the fuck? That's the nicest way I can put it. These guys are... listen, I know no Hydra, okay, fine. But, man, no Hydra looks unbelievable right now. These guys don't look like they know what's going on the map at all. I mean, it literally looks like Hydra was doing everything for these guys. These guys look clueless. These are championship caliber players, by the way. These are world champions 2 years ago. They were just in the world championship 6 months ago. They lost, but they were just in it. And these guys look absolutely terrible. I'm hoping they turn it around because we finally have a very, very solid French fan base in the CDL, which is only going to be beneficial for us.
Their match versus Rocker was the most viewed match of the weekend, right?
That's unbelievable. They play OpTic this weekend. That series has potential to break like 250,000, 300,000 concurrent viewers. That's insane for a regular CDL match. That's insane. They need a team to watch. They're not going to watch their team get slammed consistently, so they need to pick it up. Linz is not Hydra by any stretch of the imagination, but he looks solid. You need to figure it out, and you need to figure it out fast. Like, fast, because you start 0-4. I mean, you play OpTic, now you play OpTic with Huke, so...
They play Thieves, too, next weekend.
Yeah.
They play Thieves and OpTic next weekend.
Is anyone surprised if they start 0-4? Because I'm not.
No.
So, that's my team that surprised me the most. They got to figure their shit out, like, now.
Yeah, dude, they were so weird this weekend because in the first match, they were slamming in terms of kills, and they still lost the series. And it wasn't even like they got Neslo'd, right? Like, Rocker won map 1 hardpoint, and then they won SND, the Gorilla Mates. And in the second series...
Map 1 hardpoint was a choke, too, was it not? Like,
yeah.
Were they up, and then they choked it?
They did.
Yeah, that Rocker team might low-key icy.
I wonder if it... Yeah, looking at the breakdown of it, it was 150 to 183, which was what, like the start of the second rotation or something like that. And the Gentlemates were winning. And then Rocker came all the way back to take the lead, 230 to 206. And then it was 249 to 243. And then they came back. Wait, this doesn't look right. Oh no, it is right. Yeah, they literally choked a 60-point lead.
Yeah.
So, and they made some dumb plays. But then after that, their next matchup of the weekend, they got fried. So it's like, I think everyone was worried about the slaying on this LAG team. And then in map 1, in the first series, we were like, holy shit, like Linz and Skies look undeniable. And in the second series, no one could buy a kill except for Kisman. He went even. So the consistency here is already proving like it's going to be something. And I mean, they let Slasher drop a 1.2 on him, bro. Like how, you know
They
what I'm
literally
saying?
like Black Ops 3 Slasher played these guys. I don't even know what they made this guy look like Christ reincarnated. I don't
It
even
was
know what
insane.
happened.
I mean, he dropped 38 in map 1 and 35 in map 4 in those hard points. Slasher in 2024.
Yeah, the big 2024.
Yeah, I mean, I thought Skies was like looking nasty their first game against Rocker,
Yeah.
and everyone was like, "Nah, Skies got Costa," and then he goes over here and has a what, like a 0.7 or something. Like,
He had a 0.77 in the second series. Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, it's like it's just basically NYSL but worse. That's literally all it is. Like
I think we all expected that.
Hydra was carrying the team last year, and it was clear as day. And now that they have a Timu, Hydra, and Lens, I mean they can't buy a win. But I think Minnesota is also a team that kind of shocked us. Like they're 2-0, right?
Yeah, the Rocker are undefeated. They beat LAG and then they beat Boston.
Back-to-back Game 5 round 11s,
yeah,
right?
back-to-back Game 5 round 11s on Rewind. It was
icy.
It's insane.
Yeah,
dude, Paul X, can we talk about how icy Paul X is? 14-6 in Game 5 versus Boston. And Gio even said after his interview that he did after the first series that they were a team of 3 looking for 1, and they picked up Paul specifically because he's good at SND. And literally the next series, he proved exactly what Gio said correct. It was actually insane. I mean, he has the most kills per round, the best KD, the most damage per round in S&D on their team through the first 2 series, and they've played 4 searches. So,
can you go to the overall KDs for Rocker?
Yeah, here it is. 0.82, 0.81, 0.97, 0.99.
These guys are 2-0.
Dude, they're 2-0, all negative, and it just shows how icy they are and how good their teamwork is. They play so together, bro. In the first series, they literally they all died like 100 times. 101 for Estriel, 98 for Gio, 100 for Nero, 100 for Paul X. They almost all had 100 deaths, and they still won that series while also winning respawns. I mean, they just play together. They literally just played so well, their teamwork. It was insane.
Chat, that right there shows you that exactly. That's why we preach that KD is not everything. If your teamwork is good, man, you can get outslayed and win games. Mm-hmm. These guys have some solid teamwork. I'm a little surprised. No disrespect to them, but it looks like a top 6 caliber team of teamwork that we're looking at right now. So I'm hoping it remains that way because these guys are fun, man. Any team with Nero on it is fun. I'm gonna be real. Any team with Nero on it is fun. That dude just pushes pace always. Mm-hmm. And mind you, I mean, Estriel did not have the greatest weekend. So if we get back to if we see last year Estriel, where maybe a little bit inconsistent at times, but much better than what he showed this weekend, I think they're only going to get better. So I'm excited to see Rocker for the rest of the year. But definitely shout out Paul X for sure. I also listened to that Gio interview, and I'm like, wow, that's exactly what Gio said.
Yeah, and then Paul X in his interview was like, yeah, I learned from Krim, from the best. And I was like, you can tell. You can literally tell. I mean, so icy. But you also got to think, though, on the flip side, which is what a lot of people have been saying, they were 2 rounds away from being 0-2. So, yes, the teamwork is there, and yes, the ice is there, but that doesn't sustain. That's not going to... Well, teamwork can sustain, but against the top teams, if you're getting it heavily outslayed, you're probably going to lose, especially as the season goes on and people get better. But you can't rely on Game 5, Round 11 ice every single series. So, it's going to really be interesting to see how they adapt this coming weekend, especially because they play Thieves and they play Cloud9. So if C9 don't have server issues and you play LAT, it's going to be, and then they play Ultra Phase Surge after that. So they basically have 5 of the potentially the hardest matchups you could get, other than maybe if you subbed in OpTic for New York. So it's really going to be a test the rest of this major to see if Rocker are legit going forward, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I like to think of it like, hey, you win, kind of like in racing. Word to Fast and Furious. You can win by an inch or you can win by a mile. You're still winning. So,
wins a win.
Yeah. But, yeah, I guess the true test will come up with these next 2 games, even with C9 and their server issues. Or, I mean, to be honest, I don't know. Because C9, they were looking lost on the map against OpTic. But I guess we'll see how good they truly are.
Yep. I want to see a little bit more out of Estro, man. That's my guy. And we know what he's capable of. I want to see a little bit more out of him. He knows it. He tweeted about how he had a rough weekend, so I want to see a little bit more, because then we can actually start to get an idea of what this team's true potential is. So,
I mean, I guess we can also bring up Vegas.
I was just going to say, I want to talk about Vegas.
Yeah, I mean, they played Carolina pretty close. They played who did they play? Miami, and now Hardpoint pretty close. Everything after that wasn't really that close. But how do you say his name? Kicks?
Kicks, yeah.
Yep.
That motherfucker can shoot.
He's shooting, bro. That
motherfucker can shoot. We thought Xnate was gonna be the one who's gonna be frying. Nah, this motherfucker Kick said, "Bet. Let me show y'all who the real one is." But he's been frying. I mean, Ant said yesterday, Preston showed it to us that he thinks they're gonna be top 6 team.
That would be insane.
Right now, they just really don't know what the fuck is going on the map, and I mean, that's fair enough to say, but they've looked good. I mean, some of the players on the team haven't looked good, but the team as a whole has looked pretty decent.
I actually low-key think if King of Body gets going, like, at least to the point where instead of dropping -17 and -20 like he did, he's -6, -5 on a series, they're going to be way more competitive. If he just wins a couple more gunfights a map, this team actually could be pretty competitive, win some rotations, break some hills. So yeah, he's really, I think, maybe be the X factor for them going forward. But Preston, this is your team, bro. This is your team. Preston is #1 Falcons fan, Chad, if you guys don't know.
I am.
How do you feel? What was the weekend for you?
0-2, but a lot of people expected that. I wanted to win. I wanted at least one win. I had him going 1-1. But you know what? I think it was like a positive 0-2 this weekend. They look like, I mean, they're all individually kind of nasty, low-key. They just need to figure out their cohesion a little bit better. They're kind of lost on the map, and at times you're like, what are they doing? We're kind of nowhere. But that S&D against Carolina was clinical. That Skyline S&D against Carolina was clinical. And they've lost like 2 or 3 pretty close hardpoint maps. So, there's not too many people in the space that I could confidently sit here and say we'll get a team right, but Clayster's one of them. So, he'll at least give these guys an understanding what to do, what to be. Are they going to be top 6? I don't know. I think that would be sick. That might have been a little bit of a hot stretch from Ant, but I mean, he plays these dudes. These guys play these guys. So, they were playing 8s with AG and Ant last night, so they're only going to get better. They're only going to break down. Their teamwork's only going to get better. So I'm telling you, I'm high on these guys. I really am.
Thanks. I also really quick just want to talk about one thing for the Ravens. I don't know if you guys know this, but do you guys know how many kills in SND Vivid had this weekend?
I do not know.
I know he had like a 1 in 8 map or something like that.
The Ravens played 2 SND maps this weekend. How many kills do you think Vivid had across those 2?
5.
Oh my god. Don't tell me anything less than 3, please.
He had 2. He had 1 in each map. He had 1 kill in each map. I genuinely don't. He is a 0.15 KD in SND this season so far. Obviously, small sample size, and they won 1, they lost 1. But I genuinely don't think I've seen a performance that bad to start a season in a mode ever on the pro level. No disrespect to David, because I think he's going to be fine as the season progresses, but it's just, especially given like they played Falcons and LAG, who are literally the 2 worst teams in the league. They're decent at SND, but like, damn, 2 kills?
Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, we had a conversation. He's more than likely the first one on the chopping block on this team. I mean, it sucks.
He always is.
Because he's always the first one on the chopping block, but especially playing like that, he's definitely the first one on the chopping block. So,
I just thought that was crazy.
They're not going to keep winning series if he is consistently doing that bad in S&D. They aren't, because when they start playing better competition, they're not going to win 3 respawns. So,
for sure, I think a team we have to talk about is another team that's 2-0, and that's Toronto, bro. Toronto Ultra. Not only are they 2-0, but they beat FaZe, and then they beat a pretty solid dark horse looking Vancouver Surge team. But I mean, obviously FaZe is the big one, and it was behind a Kleenex plus 19, 90 kill series.
To be honest,
they're legit.
Yeah, after that first HP, I was like, oh, yep.
They
FaZe
lost
about
by
to take
over
this.
100 points.
Yeah, and then they didn't let FaZe breathe after that. I mean, it wasn't relatively close. I mean, they lost or they won the S&D by 3 rounds. They won the control by 3-1, and then it was with like 170 to like 250 or something like that. In the fourth HP, and it just Kleenex was
He was
not
having.
gonna lose to the tissue was indeed a motherfucking issue, and he was not losing the phase at all. He said, "You know what? All this jibber jabber, that scrap and envoy, this and this and that. Now I'm gonna show y'all who was the real one on the team." And he did. I mean, the tissue was an issue. Showed out. Simp draws. I know people are saying draws is like, I don't know, like he's not playing confident. He's like making too many mistakes. He's not doing the right reads or whatever the case may be. But I don't know, just something about that Toronto Ultra team. I don't know. I mean, none of us expected them to beat FaZe.
We only have seen draws in one Treyarch COD, and he couldn't even keep his spot over TJ Halley, so maybe he just doesn't like Treyarch, you know what I'm saying?
It's possible.
I don't know. No, but Toronto, man, so typical. We had these guys as our clear fourth best team. They might be better. They actually might be better.
I mean, right now, they're definitely in the top 3, based on strictly what we've seen.
So, I mean, their teamwork's always so good, but man, their teamwork is so good. It's so good.
I feel like they meshed so well together with this 2-man roster change, and it's scary because they're only going to like get better playing together, more chemistry. Like, if they're this good already early in the season and they're beating FaZe and they're icing up versus Surge, they're just gonna get better, bro. Like, I'm actually like, I'm a little afraid when the Thieves got to play these guys. I didn't think I'd say that, but they look nice. I mean, everyone's doing their jobs.
Do we not?
They play
No,
Falcons, Miami, then Rocker, LAG, and then OpTic last weekend.
Okay.
So you guys got some time before that. You'll get some reps in with Huke and stuff first.
Toronto is 2-0. They did not lose to Surge.
No, they beat Surge round 11.
Yeah. Did I say the other thing around?
No, you said that. He's trying to correct you, but he's wrong.
Oh yeah, no, they did in fact beat Surge. I can pull it up real quick, just if we want to see it. They beat him in a game 5, round 11.
I guess that's like also talking point. Good for Toronto that they beat FaZe, but I mean, we went round 11 against Seattle.
Yeah.
One of those things where, was the FaZe win really like showing how good they are? Was it a fluke or whatever the case may be? If you're going round 11 with Surge, I don't know. To be honest, like I don't think the FaZe win was a fluke. I don't want to think it because, how we said, their teamwork is really good. I think the pressure that Joe puts on the map, but also just how Kleenex follows him up. Chef's kiss. Perfect. But these close wins against these I don't want to say bottom 2 tiers because I think like Seattle's like, they're
like middle of the pack.
Yeah, they're like middle of the package. I think they should be beating them a lot more comfortably, to be honest.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
probably correct, but
it's definitely fair criticism, but I also feel like that could be said for so many teams this weekend where it's like, you should probably be winning by more, but at the end of the day, they still get the dub. You know what I'm saying? And like I said for Rocker, are they going to win every game 5, round 11 that Ultra play this year? Probably not, right? They're eventually going to lose 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. Who knows how many they're going to play and lose. But I feel like watching the way Ultra played on the map, you could tell they were playing good COD and they were playing together. Like, sometimes you watch and you're like, okay, these guys squeaked out a win, but it didn't really feel that good watching. It felt good watching these Ultra guys play. Like, they felt like, especially in the maps they won were pretty substantial victories a lot of the time. So I'm actually confident in them going. Like, I'm way more confident in them going forward than Rocker because Ultra are at least getting a lot of kills. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like that's something that is going to matter versus top teams. But we can round it out talking about LA Thieves, I guess. I mean, you know what I'm saying. We could talk about LA Thieves. Honestly, there's really not a lot to talk about when it comes to the C9 series. I was saying this on my watch party. Like, I'm not holding any of this against C9. I think these are good wins for Thieves and OpTic, right? But I'm just pretending like the C9 didn't even play last weekend. I'm just gonna pretend like it didn't happen. But versus Atlanta FaZe, I thought I was gonna have a heart attack, bro. Like,
they got mixy.
I thought I
Yeah.
genuinely was like, nah, there's just no way we're about to get super duper. I mean, we were up 2-0 in the control, bro. 2-0 in the control, 2-0 in the series. And I mean, I tweaked for the next hour. Like for the next hour straight, I was tweaking.
I was
Yeah.
pissing myself, brother. I was absolutely pissing myself watching your stream. It was so freaking funny. Your facial reactions had me in tears. Actually had me in
I'm
tears.
having flashbacks. Hold on, I need a second.
Dude, honestly, like after that 100-point club, I was like, this shit gonna be a 3-0. I was like, at least thought FaZe was gonna put up a fight. But after like 77 points, I said this is gonna be easy. And it damn near was, and then FaZe just turned into FaZe.
They got back
Clutched
to it.
up. Lat definitely chored a little bit. I mean, if you're up 2 on control, you gotta close. You have 3 rounds to close it out.
These motherfuckers can't
don't.
close, bro. They can't close. They couldn't close versus a Cloud9 team that was playing on 470 ping. Like, what's going on?
I mean,
I want to say something. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think we all expected Lat was gonna go, or Lat was gonna win. I don't think any of us expected FaZe to go 0-2 for the first time ever in any split. But they're looking good. Shotzi said it. Thieves are looking like the best team right now. I know Sender said that loss to on Rewind was their first loss in 3 weeks. And I know some people were upset. They're like, "Oh, why is Shotzi saying that? This and that." But I feel like there's always that one team at the beginning of every season that's always like probably a mile ahead of everyone in terms of how they play the game. And that's just how it is. And that's just what Lat is right now. But once you get closer to the end of the season, every team is around probably they play the game the same. The top teams are like pretty much around the same skill level. So I'm not reading too much into it, but they are the best team right now. Gotta tip it to them. They're playing great. Envoy's absolutely frying.
MVP Envoy this weekend.
A fucking shocker. I know people are like, what's happening with Hydra? Why is this and that? I just think Envoy is just him right now. Truthfully, Scrap's playing, good. Hydra's playing good. Ghosty's doing what he's supposed to do. They're challenging everything. They don't give a fuck. They're playing like a unit. And they're the best team right now, so gotta give it to them.
Yeah, I do want to say one thing. First of all, Dakota, thank you for the super chat. We did see the other one. It's just
I didn't see it. My bad. I can't see chat when I have Google Chrome open on stream. I'll have to go back and look.
Dakota sent a $2 super chat a few minutes ago, and another one $5 super chat here.
Oh fuck! Shout out Coda, brother. Thank you.
We were just kind of talking, so I didn't want to interrupt the chat, but we appreciate you, Dakota. Thank you.
That's good comments out of you.
What I wanted to say is ping issues are massive, and they give teams disadvantages. I'm not convinced they give teams 180-point differences and hard point disadvantages.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
Regardless of them playing on higher ping, okay, they looked lost. They have a lot of work to do. So when they come back and they play on a different server or their ping is fixed, okay, I'm not going to be surprised if they still struggle a bit. I was not impressed with their teamwork or anything in their 2 matches that I saw. Now, that being said, a lot can have to do with being mentally checked. They could be mentally defeated. I get that. But you got to have a stronger mental than that. This is you're playing video games for money. So, that's all I'm going to say. They did get hoed really bad. They got hoed really bad. But they still have some work to do.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what happens with them this weekend. If they have server issues fixed, or, I mean, it sounded like when Lamar was on the flank that night that they could potentially just have to move back to Texas. Like, C9 will help them facilitate that, because at the end of the day, they obviously want the players to have a chance and win and show what they can do. So we'll see. But it definitely does kind of, it sucks, bro. It sucks to know that that's an issue, especially when, like, if Attach and Accuracy are complaining about something, like, you know they're not bullshitting you. Like, those guys are longtime veterans. They've been around for a while. If Attach is complaining, I trust that it's a real issue. So hopefully they get that shit fixed, bro, because I don't want to have to see, especially Cloud9, a team we thought was going to be pretty good, dealing with something like that.
Why did they? I know like they're based in LA, but why? We've seen teams that played in LA before online. They've struggled. I don't understand why teams are still doing this.
I just don't think Cloud9, like obviously the organization really thought it would be that big of a deal because
Uh,
teams
I
have
mean,
done it and like it's sucked, but people have still won. You know, like the Thieves
your
still won
team for
matches.
the last 4 years have played in LA and have looked sometimes abysmal online, and then go to LAN every single time and fry. It's not a coincidence. It's literally not a coincidence.
yeah, I mean, I think Octane and Kenny are like one of the biggest advocates for, or not advocates, but like saying that the LA server or playing in LA is shit.
Yeah.
Which is why LA Thieves in the MW2, Vanguard, MW3, every time they, or not MW3, MW2 and Vanguard, whenever they played from LA, they were shit. When they came on land, they were the best team. And it's because LA servers suck. I mean, I hate playing from Cali right now in the Bay Area because servers are ass. Every time I play with Jake or Preston, I'm on like 70 ping every time. And that's just how it is.
Still
So,
slamming.
yeah. But
Yeah.
it's, you just gotta adapt and go to where the. I mean, unfortunately, it sucks to say because it's just more money for C9 to dish out, but you gotta go where you're gonna have the same advantage as other teams, or every time you play anybody, you're gonna be at a consistent disadvantage playing from Cali. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
Hopefully, this is a sign for future teams to not do that shit.
Mm-hmm. Seriously.
Falcons are based in Texas. I mean, if the Falcons can be based in Texas, so can
I think the
everybody
Falcons
else.
could be based wherever the hell they want, brother.
I know they
Yeah,
have money,
yeah,
but my point
right.
stands.
I think the Falcons could have bought out the White House if they wanted. Played from DC. All right. What do you say we talk about pick'ems for next week?
Let's do it.
What do we say we hop into the pick'ems for next week? Because we once again have 12 matches. Let me adjust the Chrome cam real quick. Hold on. Bear with
28
me.
points.
You have 28
Yeah,
points. Is that what you
even-
said? I have 27.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I got 22.
Yeah, so I did tell Alex earlier, but I guess for you, Preston, and for everyone in the stream that wants to know, Alex is currently in first place with 9 correct pick'ems. I have 8 and Preston has 7. So straight down the line, but it's not that bad after week. I mean, I got 1 correct on the first day, which was not good. And then I got them all correct the second day. So that was a nice comeback, but was not a good weekend for me.
I was 0 for 4 day 1, so I knew it was not going to be great for me.
Is this the last game until break? Yes. This is last match. Or last match is up until January 17th, I believe.
Yep. We get 1 more weekend of COD until we have 3 weeks of break. 3.5 weeks of break, I actually think. It's insane, bro. It's actually insane. But I get it. It's the holidays. We got international players. We got to go back home. It is what it is. We'll find ways to fill the time. All right, let's just hop into it, bro. Let's get straight into it with February. And we got the Battle of LA to lead us off. Do the Thieves finally have what it takes to win the Battle of... Is it not the Battle of LA anymore? They started the LA Gorilla Mates, but their entire fan base is French. So does it still count?
I would
It still
sure hope
counts.
so.
Yeah.
And I would also hope that the Battle of LA starts turning in Thieves' favor after
me too,
this
bro.
super team. Because if it doesn't, my God, that just has to be karma at this point. I'm going Thieves 3-0. It should not be a close game.
I'm going to match. I think this series ends in 25 minutes. I'm not convinced that this isn't I'm not convinced this isn't 250, 50, 6-0, 3-0. I'm not even kidding.
Damn.
I'm not impressed with the LA Gorilla Mates at all. At all am I impressed with these guys. I mean, they got to turn it around quick.
Yeah, I actually agree. I was going to say 3-0 Thieves. I think maybe it'll be a little bit closer than Preston's saying. I think maybe Skies and Kiz will have a little bit of chip on their shoulder, try to, get back at Hydra a little bit. I mean, they're all friends, I think, but a little bit of fun rivalry there. I still think we're going to slam them, bro.
I just hopping in game chat and saying, this is why I fucking left you.
Yep. He's going to tell Linz, you're not me, bro. You're not me.
My baguette is bigger.
Oh, God. But yeah, I don't think this is going to be particularly close. I mean, even with all the LAG fans, they still only have 7.2% of the fan prediction. So I think even LAG fans are voting for Thieves at this point.
I quoted the tweet a couple months ago when it was leaked that Linz was joining Skies and Kiz. I quoted and said something like, we have Hydra at home or something like that. And I got absolutely demolished by multiple French people that came into my mentions. They did not like that very much at all. And now every time I see the LA Gorilla Mates and somebody says Lins versus Hydra, that's all I can think of. It's these French people coming in and just absolutely slamming my shit.
It's no disrespect to Lins, bro. It's just literally like the exact roster they built. All right, next up, then we have the Minnesota Rocker versus Cloud9 New York.
This is the first one where I'm
Does
like
C9
stumped.
fix
I
the
don't know.
servers? Like, I don't know. If the servers are chalked, I give it to Rocker for sure. If the servers are fair, it's actually kind of difficult because C9 still didn't look great and Rocker looked pretty good, at least playing together.
Yeah, again, because there's so many questions on if Cloud9's going to play on good servers, are they not going to play on good servers? I think all of Minnesota's in Texas, right?
Yes. I think so.
Are
Possibly.
they?
I think
I
so.
don't know, to be honest.
I thought Minnesota
tell
played
you.
out of Minnesota. Was that crazy? I might be crazy. They might have did that at one point, but I think they go crazy. Whatever. If someone in chat will say, I'm sure.
But I think how you said, I think C9 just looked a little too lost still, even even if they would have played with the on the correct server or whatever, I think they would have still lost to Thieves and OpTic. They just looked a little too lost. So I'm gonna go Rocker. I'm gonna go 3-2.
Yep.
3-1, maybe. I
I'm
don't know.
I'm gonna match you exactly at 3-2 Rocker. I think the Game 5 win continues. I'm gonna give Cloud9 a couple map wins. Because I think that they should be able to take a respawn or two off of this Rocker team. But I'm gonna stick with the hot hand, man. They're 2-0 for a reason. They clearly know what they're doing. So I'll go Rocker 3-2.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to be boring, but I was thinking Rocker 3-2. I think there's probably still gonna have server issues, right? I just don't see the league fixing anything in a week, and obviously, I doubt they moved in the last week. The Cloud9 guys, so I do think Rocker would take this. It honestly could be 3-1, 3-0. It really just depends how chalked Cloud9 are mentally. They might feel a bit better going into this, knowing they're not playing like a super team. But I'm gonna go 3-2 Rocker. They look good right now, so you can't really knock it. And especially against a team that's lagging, I think they shouldn't have a problem picking up some kills. All right, then we go into honestly another matchup that I think is pretty hard to predict. We got Boston Breach versus Miami Heretics. Both teams 1-1. Obviously, Boston took down a more difficult team in OpTic. But what does the fan vote say for this? The fan vote for this is 56.5 Boston, 43.5 Miami. So
who did Miami play?
Miami, who did
beat
they
us
play?
Game 5, lost Game 5 to Surge. They lost that crazy round 11 where
Boston.
just...
Yeah, Boston.
Wait.
No, Miami. Who did they play?
Yeah, they beat us and they lost Miami. Wait, who are you asking? I'm sorry.
I'm like, wait a
minute. I'm thinking,
Miami play?
Oh.
They beat Falcons and they lost to Surge?
Yes. Yeah, they lost to Surge Game 5. Yeah, okay, my bad. I misunderstood it.
Bro.
I'm sorry.
And then Boston beat OpTic and lost round 11 to Rocker.
No, lost round 11 to...
No, they
Rocker.
lost.
Oh my
they
God!
Lost
Yes.
Rocker.
Okay.
Miami lost.
I'm gonna stop talking. Just continue. I'm all over the map.
Oh yeah, damn that is. But because Lucky,
yeah,
that boy Lucky may not have too much time.
Nah, bro. Super is going to be standing behind Lucky's desk the entire time they play this weekend.
Literally, what Bruiser said: if Lucky shoots back, Miami wins. Do I have faith that he's gonna shoot back? I don't know. I'll go. I like Rancor. Because honestly, yesterday when they were playing, even though it was ranked, I think Jake said it at like the beginning of the season, that Rancor is like a human UAV. He was literally calling everything out. Like he was saying, Shotzi was like, "What the fuck? Like this guy's kind of god." So I want to go Miami. Do I go Miami?
He doesn't know.
I'll go Boston. I'll go Boston 3-2.
He does not sound like what he looks like at all, by the way.
No,
I was fucking rolling listening to those fucking comms yesterday.
I felt bad.
I mean, dude, but he's absolute motor both, dude. He motor mouth over here. He's just talking the entire map nonstop. It's so tippable. It's actually so tippable. And he looked good, man. He looked good this weekend.
He
So,
did.
um,
Rookie of the year, probably.
I'm gonna go 3-1 Miami. If I was a betting man, my interest today was peaked because I thought Super's visa was done and he was in the lineup today. I was wrong, obviously. I still think he comes in. Maybe it's after holiday break.
You
but
think it
I
motivates
like Miami.
Lucky this weekend to try to fry?
I mean, they're playing Boston, so I mean, there's not too many teams where I would say you have a chance to fry. This is one of them. So he's definitely on thin ice. Like, he's on the thinnest of thin ice. I think regardless he replaces Lucky, but not yet at least. I'll go 3-1 Miami.
I'm going to go 3-1 or 3-2. I'm going to go 3-2 Boston. I'm going to match Alex. I think Boston all their players are at least shooting back. This weekend, I felt like Miami was playing like 2.5 v4. Like, you got like half the medals. Nothing from Lucky, really. Real might be, and we might talk about this a little bit after this. Real might be like a top 5 player after week 1. That guy was farming, even though they only won 1. I think also, Boston beat OpTic as their 1 win, and Miami beat Falcons as their 1 win. So there's definitely some disparity, I think, between teams they've played and beat. So I'm going to go Boston, but I'm really 50-50 on this one, bro. Like, I will be not surprised if Miami wins this, but I will be upset because that's going to break my pick'ems. All right, and then we round out the day on Friday with a Vancouver Surge versus OpTic Texas matchup. And I'm guessing Huke is playing in this, so I don't know how that changes pick'ems here, but what do you guys think about your boys versus the 1-1 Vancouver Surge?
It's I'm going OpTic 3-1. I mean, Huke is playing his old team.
Oh, that's true. I didn't even think about that.
He is. It's the OpTic curse times 2 reversed back to Surge. So because of that, I'm going with OpTic 3-1.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the guys as well, but I'm gonna go into game 5. I think I still favor the talent differential in favor of OpTic, regardless of AG or not. And Huke's been frying, so I hope it translates well. I'll go game 5 W for the guys in green.
I am also going to go game 5 for OpTic. I think like Surge, at least SMG wise, will keep up pace with OpTic. Probably not as fast because Huke is just going to be an insane pace addition. But 04 is pretty quick. Hixie's pretty quick. But I still think OpTic take this. I think especially like going to a game 5 Search. I just think, like Preston said, maybe a little bit of a talent diff. I think OpTic still get it, especially Vengeance match for Huke. You got that chip on his shoulder. Maybe a little honeymoon period here. I think they'll take it, but I wouldn't be surprised if Surge snuck this out. I really wouldn't, because they look like they could be a dark horse all year long and surprise some teams. All right, then we go to Saturday. We got our double points scuff matchup. We got Vegas Falcons versus the Toronto Ultra. Does Vegas get on the board and give Ultra their first loss? What do we think?
No.
Oh,
I'm going Toronto 3-0. If Carolina 3-0'd them, Toronto can 1,000% 3-0 them.
Well, they 3-1 them. They got the S&D on Carolina.
Yeah, Miami.
Oh, I lied. Yeah, if Miami can 3-0 them, then Toronto can 3-0 them.
I'm gonna go Ultra, but I'm gonna give Falcons a map. I think they win the
his guys the map.
I think they win the S&D. They have some work to do, but this will be some good reps. So Ultra's a good team. Hopefully they can learn from him. I don't think this is their first win, unfortunately.
I'm going 3-0. I'm going 3-0 Toronto Ultra. I think Ultra's they're just gonna be better at Search too. I think Falcons might it could go like game or round 11 maybe in that Search, but I think Ultra should make some quick work of them. And if they don't, then maybe I take back everything I said about Ultra earlier in the show, where I said I think they're gonna be legit this season if they can't handle Vegas Falcons pretty easily. All right, then we go to, I don't know what this scheduling is on Saturday. The guy who does the schedule must have been off and they had someone fill in, because we got OpTic Texas match 2 on Saturday versus LAG, which is also probably the second biggest fan base in the league. I mean, maybe biggest. We don't know yet.
All right. Let's not
we
disrespect
don't
the
know
Green
yet.
Wall,
No, you guys are definitely still bigger, but
it's definitely gonna break records, viewership records for surely, because the French are the French.
oui.
But their team sucks, so I'm
Oh.
going with the better team. I'm going with the boys, 3-1. Fuck that, I'm going 3-0.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Press.
all you Frenchies, come see me.
I'm gonna go 3-0. I'm gonna go. I'll go 3-1. I'll give them a little bit of respect. They are world champions. But I do think they suck. So
Yeah, that's a lot of respect out of you.
yeah, I'll give them a map. I'm gonna take OpTic 3-1.
Yeah. If OpTic was playing some better teams this weekend, I might have almost given someone a dub over them, but it ain't gonna be LAG, bro. It ain't gonna be LAG. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go 3-1, I guess. I'll give them a map as well. I think maybe they can still take the search. We'll see how Huke helped or hurts OpTic search and destroy, but yeah, I don't see this LAG team playing the way they are, taking down OpTic, even if it is Huke instead of Pred. All right, then we go to Atlanta FaZe versus the Royal Ravens. Does FaZe get their first win of the year versus the Royal Ravens? Or does this 2-0 Ravens team continue their streak and beat FaZe?
My heart is telling me to go with Carolina.
Listen, I will say, Alex, I went back and watched the VOD of our last show to put the pick'ems into the spreadsheet. There was a couple times you were like, I kind of want to go with this team. I think it was Ultra you said it versus FaZe, and you ended up picking FaZe, and it was wrong. So your heart tells you things, bro.
I kind of want to go with them, but I don't think FaZe is going to let themselves start 0-3. I don't think, for the sake of that team itself, there's no way they start 0-3 because then a switch might be in the book somewhere. But so I'm gonna go FaZe. I'm gonna go 3-1. I think they'll bounce back handsomely, especially after that Game 5 loss to Thieves. They'll definitely have a little bit of a chip on their shoulder to get back out and show why they're Atlanta FaZe and show us the Atlanta FaZe we're used to seeing.
Preston, these are your two favorite teams.
Yeah, my heart wants to go Carolina.
No, I can't do it, man. I can't. I really want to do it, but I can't. I'm gonna go FaZe 3-1. If these guys start 0-3, oh man, it might be time to have a discussion. I'm not even gonna lie about it.
Oh man.
The jokes are coming out.
I'm gonna go FaZe 3-1. Like I said, I'm not sold on this Raven squad. They haven't played the greatest comp yet, so I think they get talent diffed here. I kind of hope I'm wrong because then FaZe lose. So, but I have a feeling I'm not going to be.
Yeah, I'm in agreement. I do think Ravens could win this, especially if this goes 5 with, FaZe's SND. I mean, they've been close maps, but they haven't closed them out. But I'm going 3-1. Oh fuck, hold on, I just screwed up OBS. I'm going 3-1 FaZe. I think the Ravens could take the search. But what are you laughing at, Preston? What is this guy laughing at? This guy's, I can't see chat, so I don't know what he's laughing at, but it must be hilarious. Freaking forehead over here.
Someone said Preston's is Ravens ace this year.
He is, bro. He literally is. He hates the Ravens. This guy said Gwyn is not a superstar.
Oh, you had us agree or disagree.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, let's end off Saturday here with another good matchup. It's the Surge versus the Breach. I don't think we all agreed. Someone picked Miami over Boston the day before, but we all had Surge losing the OpTic. So do we think a Surge bounce back here versus Boston Saturday? Do we think, Boston keep looking good? I'm actually going to go first on this one. I want to see what the fans are picking. The fans are actually leaning Surge. I am going to go. I don't actually know. Fuck. I was going to go first, and now I'm second guessing myself. I was going to go first, and now I'm second. I'm going to go Vancouver. I'm going to go Vancouver Surge 3-2. I don't know. I just feel it. I feel like an 0-4 Abuza masterclass. Big SND game 5 out of Abuza. But this one is a coin flip in my mind too. This one's pretty close.
I'm gonna match you. I'll keep it sleep. I mean, I'm gonna match you. I think this Surge game 5. I think these guys are pretty good at S&D, and I think they should win that game 5. So
Looks like we're all going Surge. So I'm going Surge as well. Game 5.
Love it. We're all gonna lose a point when Boston fucking wins. At least no one's gonna gain ground. Okay, then we go to Sunday, the last day of matches for a month. We got the Miami Heretics versus the Toronto Ultra to kick us off. I will go first again. I'm going to go 3-1 Toronto. I think Ultra could definitely win a map, maybe 2. You never know, especially with the Ray Reals playing. But I just think this Ultra team looks good together. I think they have pace. I think they have slaying. And especially being as their whole team is shooting back, and I haven't seen enough from Lucky or Metals to rely on them for my pick'ems, I'm going to go Ultra.
Yeah, I think I'm going to match you. Toronto 3-1.
I'll go Ultra in a game 5. I'll give Miami a couple maps.
Respect.
I still think that Toronto's a better team. So, but I was a little bit impressed with Miami. Besides Lucky, I was a little bit impressed with 3/4 of Miami. So I'll give them the benefit of the doubt and give them 2 map wins.
All right, then we go to Vegas Falcons versus Atlanta FaZe. Does Vegas Falcons get their first win of the year here versus the reigning Esports World Cup champions? They did play at EWC, by the way. We did see these guys play at EWC. I believe they got 3-0'd.
They did.
But it's Black Ops 6, not MW3 anymore. What do we think?
I want to do it again. I want to do it just for the for the lulls. But nah, I think FaZe will 3-0.
Preston.
Nah, oh man. Nah, I mean,
Those are your guys.
They are. I really haven't. I do have one different from you guys this week, though. I took Miami over Boston, so I don't need to necessarily take an underdog. I really want to go Vegas, but I'm gonna go FaZe. I'm gonna go FaZe in a game 5.
Oh shit!
Whoa.
That's great.
I'm giving my guys 2 maps. I think
if they take a respawn off FaZe, that would be insane.
Yeah, they're winning the first map. They're going up 1-0. And if FaZe is going to start shitting themselves, then they're going to go up 2-0.
And then they're going to reverse sweep.
Yeah, if FaZe going to reverse sweep.
That's insane. Yeah, I'm going 3-0 FaZe. I'm even going to use one of my double point boosts on this one.
That's crazy. Oh my god.
I know, maybe they win a search with the way FaZe's search struggled a little bit, but All right, then we got Battle of the Blue over here. We got Cloud9 versus the Royal Ravens. Team that's undefeated, or I mean, maybe we have mostly. I think we all have Ravens losing the FaZe, I guess, at this point. But Cloud9 struggling, online difficulties. What do we think? Little Ravens bounce back after FaZe, or C9 get on the board?
I don't know. Carolina has looked good, but I don't know if Cloud9 will start 0-4.
I'm going Ravens 3-1. I'm going Ravens 3-1. I don't see Cloud9 not having internet difficulties, and they're playing Ravens who are even farther across the country. I don't know if that'll help or hurt them, honestly, ping-wise. If they're not playing a Texas team, maybe that makes it, maybe they can find a server that actually works for them because it's not a Texas team, which is actually something to think about, potentially. Oh, actually, now I'm thinking. I mean, if they're playing literally at opposite sides of the country, so they're going to play some sort of... They'll probably play a Texas server.
Probably.
Ooh, do you think they're going to have decent connection and they're going to win this? Wait a second.
I'm going to take Cloud9.
I'm switching my answer.
I'm taking Cloud9 3-1.
Did these play from Texas last year or from LA?
Last year they played from LA. I think they're going to play a Texas server, and I'm going C9 3-2.
Yeah, I'm taking Cloud9 3-1. I'm not sold on this Raven team. I'm telling you.
Yeah, whatever aches.
Okay.
Ravens aches.
Okay.
Is this guy Alex doing server fucking research again? 2 episodes in a row. 2 episodes in a row, this guy's looking up servers. It's got to be a Texas server. I don't see, unless they do like Chicago, maybe.
I'll be different. I'll go Carolina 3-2.
Oh, he's gonna gain a point on us now. Fuck. That'll be the one. I'm gonna regret switching, but I'm gonna stick with it. Stick with the gut switch. Okay, then we got our last matchup. I mean, save the best for last, right? Like, you know, 2 undefeated teams. Even I think we all have them undefeated at this point in our pick'ems. We got Rocker versus LA Thieves. You know? What do we think?
I mean, are you serious? DoorDash 3-0, 250
Oh.
0, 6-0, 3-0. I'm calling it right now.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a DoorDash, but I'm also going 3-0.
Ooh.
They might win the map too, because, you know, LAT likes to troll S&Ds.
Oh,
but
let's go.
I'm going to go 3-0, LAT.
Yeah. 3-0 or 3-1 is the question. Do they win the game too? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm gonna say 3-0. I think we just slide the hell out of them, bro. I don't think it's close. I think Hydra drops a 1.6 this series. I'm being for real. All right, I'm saving my pick'ems.
I think they all drop above a 2.0 this year.
Can
Oh
you
my God.
imagine? That would be
It's just-
record breaking.
Oh my God.
That would be literally record breaking if they dropped all over 2.0s. All right, chat. Those are our pick'ems. Let us know in the comments if you're watching in post or in chat right now if this shit looks faded or if we look good.
I think we cooked, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel like we finally saw these teams play. A couple of these are tough, bro. Like, we don't know what C9 is going to get server-wise. I think Boston series are pretty tough to do at this point. Ravens are a little bit tough at this point. There's a couple of these that I think could flip-flop, at least for what I have. So I'm a little worried, but I feel confident I could probably at least get like 3/4 of them correct this week.
No, yeah, 1,000%.
But 3/4 ain't enough. I want 4/4. I want 4/4. Damn, dumb. Y'all said those are L. All right, well, those are 8 down the board. But now what I want to do, and I kind of talked about this earlier, I want to hear your guys' top 5 players from week number 1. For whatever reason you think they were top 5, whether it be they were slaying a lot, they were just making good plays, they had a clutch moment. Your top 5, at least that you could think of now, because I didn't prep you guys on this. I didn't even give you a chance. I put you on the spot right now. Your top 5 that you got, and it doesn't have to be in correct order. You can just name 5 players.
All right.
Nazi? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Preston. You can go.
Okay. Shotzi,
Mm-hmm.
Hydra,
Mm-hmm.
Envoy,
Mm-hmm.
trying to think of
Notice
other
how he said
teams.
2 LA Thieves players.
Trying to think the Kleenex,
Mm.
and Gwyn would probably be my 5. I genuinely, and this is not even any hate, but I wasn't overly impressed. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna substitute Gwyn for Real. I'll substitute Gwyn for Real. But Gwyn was frying too. But I like those 5.
I agree with you with Shotzi, Hydra, and Envoy. All subs? Do I really want to go all subs?
Subs World, man.
The subs world, man. VO6.
Subs world? I'll go. Damn.
Damn.
Because I want to show some love to Kicks because he was frying. He was carrying the Falcons, but was he really one of the... Now, I'll go Real and Gwyn. I'll go with those 2.
Yeah, I think I have the same bunch. I honestly, low key, might sub out Hydra for Kleenex in mine. So have Shotzi, Envoy, Kleenex, Gwyn, Real. I think Hydra was great, and he had some. I mean, he set the kill record, right? 41 kills, I think, in a hardpoint. But he was actually surprisingly underwhelming in Search and Destroy and in Control, and I think Envoy was our best player. So just to throw a little difference in there, I think it is a subs world though. Real and Gwyn were slamming. Even Slasher. Slasher's the shout for sure. Beans is the shout, I think. Kicks. You're right about Kicks. You could throw them in there, even though they only won 1 map. But
Whoa! Hey, respect my guys.
Hey, listen, you know, they're gonna get some more on the board. They're gonna get some more. I have faith in them. But Paul X, I think, is another one too. We talked about how icy he was. He had some great moments. Pretty pivotal to them even being undefeated at this point.
King of Body.
King of Body was he played. I will say I saw him on the map.
He might need to.
I think he spent more time in the respawn screen than he did on the map, but he did his best. He did his best. Yeah, no, I think this first weekend, I will say I was very surprised at how good Real looked. I thought Real was going to be better this year for sure, but dude was tucking in his matches. Oh shit, hold on, Coda with a super chat.
I called phase 0 to 2 Huke for Pred and perfect pick'em.
Huke for Pred.
Dude, he did. I'm not joking. He literally said in chat before the season started. He said, I can imagine Pred getting dropped for Huke. I swear to God, it was a little bit more elongated than that, but I swear he was trolling, obviously. But you know what I'm saying?
So is Alex.
Yeah.
Until he spoke it into fruition.
I know. Yo, Coda, thank you for the super chats, brother. Nah, that's actually crazy. All right, I got one more segment for us before maybe we take some questions for chat. We're gonna blindly rank players. I got 5 players. I got 5 subs and then 5 ARs. So 2 different times we're gonna do this. You guys are gonna blindly rank them 1 through 5. So I give you a name, you put them on the list. You don't know who comes next. I'm sure you guys have seen this on TikTok or something.
Yeah.
What do you want to do first? Subs or ARs?
Do ARs.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do ARs first. Your first AR is Celium.
Okay, wait. Is this just this season so far?
Sure, we can just do this season.
Well, because, I mean, if it's all time, that changes this season.
No, yeah,
sure.
we're doing just this season. We're doing just this
season. Okay. I mean, he didn't play that great, but he didn't play terrible. We could, like, what you think, like, middle of the pack?
3, yeah.
Yeah, that works for me. All
right. So you got Cell at 3. I'm gonna put a little mark next to it so I can track this. All right, then we got Sib.
4.
No, he's got to be 5. He has to be 5. He's got like the second worst KD in the league right now. I know KD's not everything, but
this guy's a KD
sublime
watcher.
ranking purposing. He's got to be 5.
I'm cool with 5. Cool with 5.
Yeah.
All right, Sib 5, Cell 3. Then you got Slasher.
The only there's like I'd put Scrap above him, but Scrap might be the only name that I would put above him this past weekend. Genuinely.
Yeah, this past weekend, I could put him at 2.
You want to put him at 2, or you want to take the chance, put him at 1?
I see Josh in chat said Slasher 1.
So hard. If he puts Scrap, you know what? He could even be interchanged Scrap, and 1 and 2. But I think we should put him 1. He was frying.
All right, we can put him 1.
All right, Slasher 1. So you got Slasher 1, Cell 3, Sib 5. So you have 2 and 4 left.
That is an insane list, by the way. That's insane.
Yeah.
What year are we in? 20?
Told me this at the beginning of the season that after week 1, Slasher would be the number 1 AR, possibly, and Cell would be the 3rd one, and Sib would be 5th. Yeah, I would have called you drunk.
All right, next up we got Scrap.
Shit.
2.
I mean, it has to be. That's honestly not too bad, though. I think Slasher was frying, so that's not too bad. Yeah, he's got to go 2.
All right, and then lastly, for your number 4 spot, you have Kenny.
I'm cool with that.
Unfortunately, that's probably fair. He struggled really bad in S&D this weekend, so that's probably valid.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
So you had Slasher, Scrap, Cell, Kenny, Sib in that order, 1 through 5.
I think
it's not bad. That's actually not bad.
I think the only thing you could really argue is changing Scrap with Slasher if you wanted to, but I think that's fine based on the past weekend.
Yeah.
All right. Now let's do the subs. Let's see if you could cook as hard with the subs. Subs might be harder because there was more better subs this weekend.
Yeah.
All right. Number 1, we got Real.
Shit. That's insane. He might have to go 2. Because there's a couple names that are better, but he did fry. He's either got to go 2 or 3.
I think 2.
I think 2. I think 2 is the right play here too.
All right, we got Real 2. Next up, we have Dylan Envoy.
Shit.
Oh no.
Where are you putting him?
He's got to go 1, man. He has to go 1.
I don't know, because if
Damn,
if
top
he
2
said
already, bro. Top 2 taken already.
If he says Shotzi and Shotzi goes 3, we're cooked. Do we just default Dill to 3 because then I won't feel bad? But if he doesn't go Shotzi, then we're cooked.
We are.
Oh, we gotta think here. We gotta gamble.
Chat, what do you think? 3?
I
I
think
guess
we
it's
should
mind
put him 3.
games. Do I have Shotzi on the list or not? What do you think? What do you think I did?
Let's put Dill at 3. He did fry, but for safekeeping, I think we put him 3.
Technically, also Real did have a higher KD than Dale, so
Real also was kind of
Bartman.
yeah. So
okay,
All
we're
right.
3.
All right. Next up, we have Kremp.
5. Yeah, sorry.
That's disrespectful.
It's not. It's accurate.
That's just disrespectful. All right. Then we got a Beezy. 4th player at Beezy.
Yeah, that's a perfect 4 for me. He didn't do too great this week. And none of the FaZe guys really stood out. I mean, they all played okay, but they never really. They didn't. Are we wrong? I mean, are you taking a Beezy over Real and Envoy? No, I mean you're not.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'm clipping
That's
that
crazy.
out of context and I'm posting that on Twitter, bro.
Well, yeah, out of context, of course.
Are you taking a Beezy over
insane.
Real and Envoy? No, you're not. I'm clipping that. I'm clipping it.
Clip it, chat. Clip it. Put it on the
All
Reddit.
right, so
Okay,
BZ4.
savage.
So that leaves the number 1 spot.
Here we
Did
go.
your gamble work out? Did you read my mind? And number 4, I had 04 at number 1. 04 at number 1. Well, LSMG list. That's an LSMG list.
That is. Fuck.
Impression's gonna hit, bro. Slothy, tweet it out, dude. I'll retweet it.
Oh, man. That's so hard.
It is hard.
That is.
What are you supposed to do?
Because to be honest, I'd probably put 04 4th, a BZ 3rd.
Yeah, I'd definitely go Dill 1 then. I'd go Dill 1 Real 2, a BZ 3 Real 04 4.
Could have went Dill 1, but you wanted to disrespect my prince.
I thought you were going at least one of shots your Hydra, bro. At least one of them.
I thought about it. I almost did do it. But then I didn't do it. For the mind games.
Until you fooled this. You fooled this.
For the mind games. All right, chat. We're let's answer some questions from you guys, bro. You guys got any questions, topics, hot takes, things you want us to react to for the last few minutes of the show before we dip out so Preston can eat some real dinner? I don't know what he's been munching on this whole time.
Honestly, these aren't great. I'm a massive Takis guy. And
Okay.
My
Are those the
girlfriend Yeah, they're not very good, unfortunately. I love churros and I love Takis, but together they just don't work. I'm so hungry. I've been
Yo, Jake,
fighting
look at
on
my
these.
pick'em and you may change yours.
Coda, I saw your pick'ems yesterday or 2 days ago and you sent them to me.
How many times do you goon a week with or without Jake and Press?
Solid question. That also changes my answer as well.
Mm-hmm.
I at least twice when Thieves are playing.
Thieves 3-0 OpTic, they're not even playing. That's just insane.
Thieves 3-0 OpTic. I'm with you, Alex. I'm with you. You're right, brother. You're right.
What's the best game you've ever seen? Like COD game or just?
I think he means COD. Yeah. Best COD match ever watched?
CDL or non-CDL?
Best COD match or like actual like game, like the game itself.
I feel like Brennan's got to mean match, right? Because when you just ask like, what's your favorite COD game to watch?
Match might have to be NW2 Thieves versus Vegas when Vegas made that crazy comeback.
Okay, dude, I'm leaving, bro. I'm out of here. I'm out of here, dude.
Oh my god. They
That's
play
insane.
on Envoy's birthday. Oh yeah, we're getting absolutely smoked.
Oh, these play. Oh wow, yeah. No, we're 3-0 you guys.
Yeah, we're getting slapped.
All right.
Do you think Huke for prayer change will stick for a long time, or do you think it's actually temporary, like they were saying? We kind of answered at the beginning. I mean, all of us are probably on the same boat. We don't think it's forever. Prayer will eventually come back, but how Preston said, it's a win-win if we win Major 1. It's a win for OpTic because, of course, we win. It's a win for Huke because the stock goes up and he'll get signed on a team eventually. So,
my favorite match I've ever watched was actually a Black Ops 4 match between Reciprocity and Envious. It was an absolute bang out series. I'm pretty sure it was like 250, 249, 6-5, 3-2, 250, 247, 6-5. It was like the most bang out series of all time. Yeah. I don't know how many of you actually remember that, but that was actually insane. That's the most fun I've had watching a series.
Zuma said he
Boston
thinks
beat
Huke
your
for
fab
Envoy is
team.
long term.
OpTic sucks. I am on
Oh.
top.
Give me credit.
Huke for Envoy.
More leaks, more news.
Huke for
Wow,
Envoy,
you're-
bro. Huke's on 2 teams. Yo,
Do we get
Upcast,
Envoy?
brother, thank you for this for the $2 super chat. He said OpTic
Do we get-
sucks. What do you think?
Do we get Dill back or what?
No,
He's
no,
not
no.
wrong. He's not wrong.
Boston beat your favorite team. OpTic sucks. I'm on top. Boston did beat us.
He did. Boston's them.
Boston did beat us.
Boston are him.
Champs curse 2. OpTic is
Champs
0.
curse 2 OPITC 0.
That's insane.
This guy.
Insane. He loves you guys. Upcast loves you guys. He
does.
hates OpTic, but
I
he loves
did-
you guys.
I did tweet. I don't know if you want to pull it up with it.
I'll pull it up. Hold on, we got to pull up Hollywood.
Like maybe like 2 weeks ago or so. If anybody had hot takes for the season, and I told you we
Ooh,
could talk
yeah.
about them on the show.
You tweet a lot,
I got like yeah, I do. I'm sorry. It's down there, brother.
I'm just gonna look up hot takes at Caesar season.
Yeah, it'll be
And
up there.
then let's see if we can see it in here.
There's a lot of them.
Dakota has FaZe losing to Carolina. You're playing for my heart, Dakota, because that's what I wanted to do.
Whoa. Hold on, I'm trying to find this.
Nah, that's crazy, bro. I'm number one Preston fan. Is that
Yeah,
is that who that
Twisted.
dude?
I
No,
am
it's
number
not
one
him.
Preston
It's my
fan.
buddy
Nah, nah,
Rick.
nah, nah.
Absolute moron.
That's hilarious. Okay, yeah, let me pull this up. We can react to some of these hot takes.
I screenshotted this. Y'all can't ever call me Hollywood ever again.
Wait, no, Jake's fan is actually real. My number one fan is my buddy just trolling because he was bored at work. Jake's number one fan is actually his
bro,
number
this guy
one
Preston's
fan.
got a number one fan on
Y'all,
Twitter.
y'all can't ever call me Hollywood. I don't have a number one fan.
You are Hollywood. Must fly first class to Madrid. He got freaking caviar on the plane and everything. Kenny literally booked him a PJ to Madrid, and he's there for 10
my
days,
God.
dude.
Oh yeah,
Crying.
he's gonna be running in it, bro.
He asked for the caviar, and the guy asked him how he wanted it done. He's like, done. I want all of it. Doesn't
How
matter.
much? That's insane. All right, here's a good hot
my
take.
God.
Preston's forehead is larger than Scrappy's neck.
Okay, let's lock it in. All right.
All right.
Oh my God.
Let me see. I'm looking for some good ones here.
I'll be your number one fan. Thank you, Vegas 63 Thieves 206. Wait, is that the map where
Yes,
Vegas
it
came
is.
back?
It is. It's
Yeah, it is.
I see that. I see his name in chat every stream, and it gives me nightmares. I had PTSD after every stream because of Vegas.
Oh my God, it's comedy.
All right, here's a good one to actually talk about, especially after week 1. Boston will be T4 at an event at least once this season.
Oh,
Do you think
no.
Boston gets a T4 this year?
No. Top 6, maybe. I don't think they get a top 4.
Wait, who?
Boston.
Are we talking? Okay, well, you know what? That's so hard to say because they could make a roster change and then randomly become nasty. This roster
Based on
right
this team,
now
we can't predict roster changes.
does not make top 4. Minor doesn't count. We're talking major. Minors are going to be cool to watch.
I think they get a T6. I don't think they get a T4.
I'm with you. That's exactly the way I feel.
What do you think, Alex?
I kind of phased out. What are we talking about?
Yeah, he phased out, bro.
Phase out, please.
Do you think Boston gets a top 4 this year at an event? No?
No.
All right, here's another one. We got Josh is in chat. I don't know if he's still here, but he said LAT plays T3 at every major but failed to win any.
Nah.
I think I need a mod to ban Josh from chat right now.
Based off how they're looking right now,
Nah,
they're gonna be top 2 at least.
they're winning at least 2, brother. They are winning.
winning
They might
every
be top.
I mean, now
They
that
might be-
Pred's out of the picture, we're winning every event.
You're right.
Yeah, you're right. 5
And then
and
you'll give
0.
us Hydra next year,
Yeah.
and then we'll run every event, and then
Yeah.
we'll give you Hydra back. And
Yeah,
then
we can just make trades back and forth. I'm down.
flip flop back and forth.
I'm down. Let me keep. I'm risking it scrolling through Twitter right now. I'm just hoping no one in Preston's supply or replies posted anything crazy. Surge make a grand final. Rocker plays T4. OpTic failed to win a major. LAT 3 out of 5. NYSL don't make a Sunday. Okay, Surge make a grand final, yes or no?
No.
No.
I agree, no. Rocker plays T4 at one event.
No. No, I don't think so. I think Surge and Toronto are going to be better than them.
I'll say, yeah. I think they squeak out a top 4.
I might actually say yeah, too.
Just because their S&D looks solid, man. I think they can get through a top 4, maybe.
I might actually say, yeah, I can see them top 4 at Major 1. I can see them pulling it off. But we'll have to see how they actually play at LAN. OpTic failed to win a major, yes or no? Tread lightly. You guys are the face of OpTic fans.
No, they win one.
That's Preston.
That is.
Come
He's so
on,
Hollywood, bro.
Dude. Speaking of which, join the community.
Yeah, you want to hear something crazy, chat? You want to know how Hollywood this motherfucker is? I started an LA Thieves Twitter community for fans like 4 weeks ago. I have like 600 members. This guy starts an OpTic Twitter community. He gets more than 600 members in a day. Hollywood ass motherfucker, bro.
Hollywood.
I'll bet $100 OpTic will not win a major this year. I'm not betting. Don't gamble. However, I always support my guys.
I go yes. We will win a major.
Yeah, I got you guys getting top 6 every event.
All right.
How about this one? The top 3 teams lose less than 5 games to bottom teams all season. And
we already have one.
At this point, we already got one because of FaZe.
And OpTic.
And OpTic. So we got 2. Oh, yeah. No, we're going to lose more than 5.
No, because if there's going to happen, it's going to be now. So
I'll send a red super chat. What is that? Who knows what that is, chat?
A red super chat?
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is. I've never super chatted on YouTube. So
that's probably like 50 beans. You might be making a 50 bomber.
Oh, shit.
I don't know. That's a guess.
How about a BZ MVP, FaZe win 3 out of 6, and champs?
No. 100 or more. Damn.
Okay.
If we don't have to do anything, just if OpTic wins, somebody screenshot that shit right now.
Who's saying that, Upcast?
Jake's making a hundo.
Me? It sounds like it should go to the OpTic fans. Why would it go to me?
Nah, you do all the work. I'm just happy to be here.
How did they fail to make a grand finals all season? No.
There's a lot of hot takes on it. Simp tears his ACL.
Oh, yeah, that's insane. Yeah, that was insane. I saw that.
I just scrolled past the guy with his nipples out. That was insane. There's an ad.
That's crazy.
There's an ad.
Sim tears his ACL is crazy. Oh, there it is again. Oh, wait, I'm delayed. Never
You're
mind.
delayed. Yeah, that's why I said it. That's why this guy's tweaking. How about this? Royal Ravens make some legitimate noise. You agree, Preston?
Yep.
All right now.
Yes. Yep. They are.
Right.
They're gonna make noise in rostermania in 2 weeks. That's what they're gonna make noise in.
That's insane.
Welcome Illy to the Carolina Royal Ravens.
Dude, I can't believe Illy's baited on the TL. He tweeted out that contract gif, and then he was in Zuma's chat, and he said he was trolling.
Wow.
I thought for sure Illy was actually about to go to LAG for a second there.
What a fucking cocksucker.
I thought for sure, dude.
He'll get a spot. Maybe it'll be Carolina.
I got the best hot take, and I know ball. What's it? Is it pink? Yes.
Is it pink?
Bubblegum.
Yeah, I was gonna say bubblegum. That's insane. We're at around the CDL after dark hours now.
Hashtag 0147.
What the fuck is that? Is that the color code?
Did you just hex code? Drop a hex code on us?
0147.
I don't know what color that is. I just made it up.
If that's a pink color, we gotta investigate this guy. We gotta investigate him.
It's a blue.
Oh, he loves the Ravens. FaZe finished no higher than 6th in the standings. Yeah, we're off the Papania. If FaZe finished 6 or lower in the regular season standings, I will cut my nuts off and eat them on stream.
Whoa! All right, why don't we take?
You think FaZe is going to be a bottom 6 team in the regular season standings?
No, I don't. But you're talking about cutting off your children, brother. You got to take it easy.
Listen, I'll adopt if I want them that bad.
Okay, Sib.
That's true.
That's insane, bro.
I'm trying to see that. Okay, what kind of kinky shit are you into, Sloppy?
Yeah. I do also want to say at least on my end, it shows we had 125 viewers on this stream at one point, which is definitely a record for us for the podcast.
I did see that.
So that's typical. Yeah, shout out to chat. It looks like only half of those people are still here, but shout out to those motherfuckers.
Yeah, you guys wanted us to do an emergency podcast. We made it happen because we're here to fight for you. You know what I'm saying? We're fighting for you guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna tickle you. Wait a second, what? What just happened, bro? Preston disappeared.
What?
Oh, he's back.
Somebody started tickling me.
That's insane, bro. That's crazy.
Together now in voice and VC.
OpTic isn't like that. I'm like that. Upcast, lock it in. Lock it in, dude.
Oh, it's too funny.
Who's to say OpTic doesn't get an absolute mega buff with Huke? It's me. That's who I say. But it doesn't matter because we have to deal with it anyways.
I'm excited, dude. I'm excited for matches again this weekend, though, for real. Like, it's gonna be interesting to see if these teams look the same as they did last weekend, or if we're gonna see a team like Rocker or Ravens get slammed after going 2-0, or a team like Falcons come out and beat FaZe. You never know.
If Falcons beat FaZe, dude, I'm throwing an absolute rager on the timeline. Everybody's invited. I'll buy champagne.
If FaZe goes 0-4 and they lose to Falcons and Carolina, I'll buy someone in here anything they want off their Christmas wish list.
Oh shit! Can I put you on the wish list?
Wait, what was that? Run that back.
I said if FaZe loses to Falcons and Carolina this weekend, I'll buy anyone here anything off their wish list.
Wow, that's not gonna happen. But wow.
FaZe to start 0-4 on the year would be insane.
Well, they be in losers, right?
Oh yeah. I guess that's not guaranteed. If you win 3, you have a chance probably based on like map wins or tiebreakers.
I want a freaky robot. What is that?
Falcons beat FaZe 3-0. Hell no. That's crazy.
With a King of Body masterclass is crazy.
The King of Body might be him though.
With a King of Body masterclass.
You think FaZe make a roster change? I hope so.
Preston, look at my camera.
Oh,
crazy.
My
That's
God,
crazy.
He did it. Why'd he do it? Oh God, Preston, you just got done
have
bro.
to hold his pocket now.
Oh fuck. Oh man, he just got done did.
Preston has to hold it now.
But I don't know if FaZe makes a roster change if they struggle. I guess it depends how bad they're struggling.
Nah, that's insane. I'm so hungry. You can't do that shit.
Dude,
to me,
he
man.
literally said, "Look at the camera," and you look straight at it. That's insane, dude. That's prime gooning fuel. That's crazy.
In other news, Upper Deck released some cards today.
I did see that.
Buy yourself some cards.
The 2023 CDL cards are out, but that's like is that like the Vanguard season cards? Or is that MW2 season? It's MW2, right? Because Vanguard would have been 2022, so I think those are the MW2 season cards.
Yeah.
Because I saw Mac on Seattle Surge, so it was either MW2 or Vanguard.
Question: Who would go? Feels like draws the odd man out. Probably Cell, to be honest.
I mean, they thought Celia was getting dropped in the offseason before EWC, so. Here's a legitimate question. If FaZe, let's say, struggle, and by Major 2, they have 2 horrible placings, and they say, we're dropping Celium, how fast does Celium get picked up on a team? Over, under an hour?
Over his ass.
Oh my God. Clip it, chat.
Like maybe
Clip
2
it.
months if he's lucky. He'll have to go down and prove to his worth in challengers, I think.
Clip it, chat.
No one likes his comms.
No one's gonna understand what the fuck he's saying, dude.
Fuck what he's saying, brother. Just tell him to sit on the head glitch, bro. I don't care what he's saying.
Ah, man, I don't know.
Celium on a head glitch with no comms is literally probably better than half the many ARs in the league.
We don't know ball. We don't know ball. We don't know ball. My God, Shotzi would.
Phase, so he doesn't move.
Shotzi would run circles around Cell. It's unbelievable.
I mean, listen, they did win 2 events last year.
Don't disrespect my multi-talented GOAT.
Multi-talented.
Multi-esport world champ GOAT.
Yeah.
2-time CDL champ GOAT.
He do have 2 of them, thanks. I guess we'll see, bro. I guess we'll see. Who do you bench on your fantasy team? Between Huke, Dashy, Real, Slasher. I guess you bench Estriel, yeah.
Bench Slasher. He's playing real talent this weekend.
But he needs 2 ARs. I think it's 2 ARs, 2 SMGs. If it's between Real, Huke, and Estriel, it's probably Estriel you bench, just because I think statistically he's not going to do anything insane.
I didn't know Formal was on the roster. What roster? I'm confused.
You also have Attach. And I keep Dashy. It's Slasher, baby.
Don't play him. Yes, I saw what Alley Cat did. We're not talking about being a moron.
Oh God.
All my homies hate her. I followed her after today. That was
I saw what Miami tweeted too. We're not talking about being a moron there.
What did Miami tweet?
A picture of Vickle.
What, after the Pred news?
Yes, literally like 20 minutes after the Pred news.
Did they keep that up?
Yes, it's still up. It's literally still up.
Dude, I mean, I heard
no context, nothing. A picture of Vickle. I mean, what? That's a shot. That is a shot for sure.
It's like Vickle flexing, bro. I mean, listen,
Miami's on my shit list again.
Pred probably dipped because he didn't have his rivalry anymore. He just doesn't care.
Let's not forget, like, Vickle didn't get benched because that motherfucker is ass.
Oh my God.
Excuse that he's going back to university.
How can you say online doesn't matter, but then try to
How can you say it online doesn't matter, but then try to argue in favor of MW19 cheese veto server cheese?
Dissonance.
Do you not see the cognitive
impressive
dissonance?
Vocabulary word from you there. Upcast. MW19, we don't talk about that year. Except for the fact that Shotzi won it. That's the only thing we talk about.
What about Krim and Clay? They won too.
Yeah, I mean, we don't.
And Huke and Illy.
Yeah, well, Huke now too, true. But you know,
they love Huke. They're big Huke fans. These guys.
For the most part, Shotzi.
That's crazy. Thank you for the 5 though, Upcast.
Did MW19 hurt you that bad? That game was so ass, brother. Oh my God, so ass.
It was good. I liked that game a lot.
Yeah.
Yep. I had a lot of fun.
You like beating children too?
No, I wouldn't say that. At least not on the internet.
Oh my God.
That's crazy, bro. I can't believe you just said that out loud.
Preston, it's okay. Krim will unblock you someday.
Yeah, that's so brutal, man. My life's really flipping upside down here. Now I gotta get a Huke follow. I worked so hard for an AG follow.
I have a verbose vocabulary. I graduated
He's got a verbose vocabulary,
bro.
guys.
Verbose vocabulary?
He's got outclassed, just spewing them out there.
I graduated high school at 16. Verbose.
Verbose. I don't think I've ever heard that word in my life. Verbose is crazy.
Krim followed me
after I gave $100. It's crazy.
That's awesome. Dude, yeah, you got to get the Huke follow now. What are you going to do? What's your plan of action? Chat, we need a plan of action for Preston to get the Huke follow so we can have all the Alex, do all the players follow you?
No. Shotzi and Dashy don't follow me.
Damn. All right, so how do we get Preston to get the Huke follow? What do we think? Tweet at him every day?
I got you. I'm cool with Shelly, his girlfriend. I got you. I'll lock you in.
Oh shit. He better get followed by the end of the night.
No, nothing. No, chill.
Yeah, Coda, the entire team follows him.
Yeah, the entire team follows him. He's the most Hollywood motherfucker that is in this call right now.
Literally.
I'm not Hollywood.
He's so Hollywood. We should add up the total followers of all the people who follow us on Twitter and see who has more, because I think Preston's got it on lock.
What?
Right, honestly.
I mean, you have the whole Texas team that follows you. Add up all their followers, and you probably already crushed them.
You mean like their like how many followers they have?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, how many followers does like Shotzi have?
Preston, Kenny joined their community.
230.
Did he?
Actually, I might win that shit. I can't
Is
even
that
lie.
true?
Hold on. Let me check.
I'm checking right now. You Hollywood piece of shit.
That'd be fucking elite.
If Ken's in your community, bro, it's your Hollywood.
Let's see. No, he just gaslighted us.
Wow, that's fucking insane. Oh my god, I'm blocking you, motherfucker. That is insane.
That's too funny.
That is crazy, dude.
Yeah, but I'm in
Is
your
that-
community.
Are we fucking serious? Never do that shit to me again.
Oh my god.
I have NADESHOT in my community.
Alright, you fucking asshole.
That's too funny, bro.
Yeah, he's not in the community. You guys lied to me.
I'll add him on Twitter and tell him to join.
Don't do that.
I'll say, hey Ken, can you join Preston's community, please?
Don't do that.
He would
definitely
really love to have
He
you.
doesn't want to be in there today, I'm sure. I haven't
would
checked,
really
but
love
I'm
to
sure.
have you.
I'm sure with the Pred news, it's probably not too great. I might have to go in there and I'll lock some people in there for a sec. I've been pretty busy.
Put that bitch on emote only.
Had hockey, building Lando's PC for him, and I did just.
Anyways, I told Kason and Shotzi Chat yesterday if he could put me on with Sydney Sweeney. He said yes, so.
There you go.
Sayonara, stalkers.
Let's go.
That's crazy. Does your girlfriend know about that?
Hey, as long as she's happy.
There you go.
I don't know that answer for you. I know he's Canadian.
Did you know Preston is foreheadian?
Oh my god. What? Did you know that Jake is long dickian? That's insane.
I wish I was, bro. I wish. I got screwed over in that department. I got screwed over. I mean, we're talking. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
That is false. That is false.
I
I've seen
wish,
that
dude.
champs. It's about.
Oh my god.
It's about.
Dude.
Yeah, damn. What has he got over there? Why does he just have that on hand?
Chopsticks. I was eating sushi.
Oh my god.
I was thinking it was more like this.
Damn. No, it's actually this.
Oh my god.
Oh. Okay.
Nah, okay.
We
We're
need to lock
losing it right
in.
now. We're losing it.
All right.
Oh my god. We're fucking after
Oh,
dark.
Jake saying his piece is concave.
Damn,
It's
it's an alien.
crazy. There it is.
Like
There's
this.
Alan.
That's
It
crazy,
even
bro.
shakes. It shakes like that too.
Yeah, when I get excited, I don't know what to tell you.
Oh,
Oh
my
my God.
god, dude.
Wow. Okay, let's
No,
round out the show, bro. Preston's got to go eat dinner.
Okay.
This motherfucker with the ugly Christmas sweater's got to go eat dinner.
The best time to wear
But,
a striped sweater.
Oh, hold on, we got solo.
It's all the time.
That's a new intro song right there. Nah, all right, but for real, boys, any closing words, remarks for the chat before we head out?
Love to everybody, man. Keep private stuff private. It's up to the people that are involved in the situation to discuss whether or not they want to go over things. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all we've said. Thinking of AG and excited to watch COD. I'm actually probably gonna miss both OpTic matches this weekend, unfortunately. I'm pretty busy this weekend. But I will try to keep updated as best as I can. But I'm excited to watch COD. Hope everybody has a great weekend. And talk to you guys next time. Appreciate you guys hanging in.
Yeah, as always, we appreciate all the love. We appreciate all the support. If you love us, if you hate us, you're still watching.
Still watching.
We appreciate all of it. But yeah, I mean, we hit 105 concurrent viewers at some point during the stream today, so that's a W. Growing the community slowly over time.
We just need OpTic to make roster moves more often, and we'll be lit.
Honestly, that's all we need.
Preston, if you could tell the boys, since you're friends with them.
Yeah, since I'm friends with them. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, we appreciate all the support. We appreciate all the love. Again, continue to watch these videos and watch our streams. Keep watching Jake's watch party. Keep watching Preston stream every now and then.
This guy's frying.
Yeah, we
I'm getting
appreciate
my
it.
ass kicked now.
But yeah, how Preston said, doesn't cost anything to be a decent human being. And at the end of the day, we all wish AG the best in whatever he's going through. However long he needs, he can take it. Greenwell will be there to support him. So all love to everyone. All love to Huke. Hope to see you Friday this weekend, my guy. I doubt he watches this, but if you do, we are here to support you. But yeah, sayonara.
Yep, chat. Thank you guys for tuning in again. If you're watching in post, make sure to drop a like. If you're on Spotify, 5-star review. We had some Spotify listeners. We had like 30 on an episode the other week. So we will see. But thank you guys all for tuning in for real. We appreciate you guys. Tune into the watch party. I'll be live all weekend. And yeah, man. Hope you all have a good rest of your week and a good weekend. And we'll see you guys next week to talk about the matches and more pick'ems. Well, actually, maybe not pick'ems yet because we have a long ass break, but we'll see you again soon for another show. So thank you guys again for tuning in. And we'll see you guys in the next one, man. Let's go. See you later.
Peace.
Peace.